And welcome back to another episode of Crypto Hulk. So we got some real, I'm going to talk about real common sense. Because if you look at what's going on in the world, that's what this video is going to be about. And let's focus it. There's a whole lot of shit to talk about, but we're going to just focus it on cryptocurrency, of course. That's what this main channel is supposed to be for. But I'm going to give probably, 20 minutes-ish. Maybe 30. I don't have news that I didn't read today and locate and all that. I just said, I've been doing a lot of looking around lately. I've been watching a lot from all the secretive shit that's going on in the world. All the lying, the government officials and businesses lying us, and cheating us and all that. I've been just watching stuff, man, go down. And, I've taken some time off from looking at actual news stories because, I'm always going to find out like what's going on. But I just sometimes step back and just watch this huge, big picture that's going on. So welcome back. And so we'll kind of have an open-ended program today. I don't have a script. I'm just going to freestyle it. And go. Sometimes you got to step back from things and just look and think and discuss things with people that you know or whatever, and then it helps you get a better idea on things. Working. So on my channel, I'm going to say hi to some of the people that showed up. This is an unannounced video, so I realize that most people are not going to be here. That's fine. I just kind of make videos when I want to here and there, and it's not about the numbers. So let me see names I recognize. Nosy Parker is here. Welcome back. Underpass 61 and Avo Latte. I got 2 moderators. That's good enough. Cajun Pink says, good afternoon. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. We'll have like 10 people that like the channel. Yes, sir. Safemoon. I haven't looked it up. I don't know. The Hinman deposition should be interesting. That's what Avalate says. We're going to maybe go over some of this stuff. Okay. So, look, some of my video is possibly going to appear to be negative, depending on how you look at it. Remember, this is not a hype channel. If you need your ego inflated, go to another channel where they start showing all the chart analysis stuff and they do all the price prediction and all that hype. On this channel, we just talk about like real shit, okay? Where we can develop a strategy to get rich or to make a lot of money, okay? We will look at trends and we will look at human behavior. So there's psychology involved in this. When you invest in things, you better be able to read people or look at trends and psychology, or else you're going to get wrecked. So I'm going to start off the channel, then I don't have to say it later. I'm not a financial advisor. What I do is strictly a hobby, and that is I look into cryptocurrency, try to find trends and help other people to see those trends and maybe to learn also from other people that are on the channel and that kind of thing. So it's a place where we can discuss cryptocurrency, world developments and kind of things. So do not invest in anything that I'm talking about. Yeah, that would be a very bad thing. So this channel is just for information purposes only. And I may say, I think you should buy such and such. Well, maybe I also think Santa Claus is real, right? So if you get fucking wrecked on something, that's your fucking problem. You want to go to a big boy, big girl channel and you want big people information, then if you make a fucked up decision and you invest in something and lose it all, then it sucks being you. So just like with me though, I invested money in about 2 cryptos, And I hope they fare well. I picked two that I feel are going to change the world, you know? I don't pick two that I hope will go up next week or next month. Okay, that's fucking stupid thinking. Okay, I pick cryptos where maybe I gotta wait. Well, I've already been waiting 14, 15 months to be rich. Maybe gotta wait 2 years, 3 years. I mean, whatever. Like, if you were trying to be rich next week, get off the fucking channel. You're on the wrong one. I'm just telling you right now. Okay. So let me see who else is here. I will be reading different questions you guys have. Like I said, this will be an open-ended program today. No script, but definitely hit the like button. So again, okay, so we're going back to, let me start with the very first question. And it is something about Safemoon. Look, there's like 5,000 cryptos, okay? And I stopped investing in crypto, I don't know, about a year ago, 14 months ago. Yeah, something like 14, 15 months ago was the last time that I invested in crypto. Long time ago, okay? So I'm investing with a long-term mindset that I want to be really, really crazy rich whenever that day happens. And when will that day happen? When we have full utilization, when we have institutional investment in crypto, when we have government regulation, all this stuff, okay? I've been saying from day one in this channel. So this will help like a mature investor. If you want to like be mature instead of doing the pump and dump and get wrecked and shit, from day one in this channel, I'm like, this is a speculative market. I said speculative means bullshit. Show after show after show, I will talk about this, okay? So that's why I don't ever talk about price, because there's no fucking price in a speculative investment. It goes up and down. It's like a whale could come in right now, 2 or 3 or whales, whatever, jack the price up on certain things and then leave and drops right away. Like, what the fuck is that? I invest, I've already told you, on cryptos that I think are going to change the world. And whenever that happens, that's when it happens. So if it's next year, oh, fuck. Well, then it's next year. If it's in 2023, then it's 2020. Whatever the fuck it is, looks like I gotta wait. Okay? I've got to wait for real world adoption. And that's just how I invest. I don't care to keep up on Safemoon or whatever different projects, and I'm not putting it down. It's just I'm done investing. I've invested enough. I'm done. It would be foolish for me to invest anymore. I mean, I've already invested. I mean, to the money I got, I've invested a lot in my 2 cryptos that I got. To where if that shit don't make me rich, then I got a fucking problem. So there's no way I'm putting in any more or looking into any new projects or whatever, because I've already put in a lot. You know, like, fuck. If I'm not super rich from the shit that I've got, then I don't know what to say. Then I'm fucking done. So I told my friend, the other day, I got a house, I got a great car, I got a great life that I live or whatever. I got a great couch, and I just live my life. Now, if crypto goes bust, and they regulate us the fuck out of crypto and they make everything illegal, then yeah, sucks being me. But my life will move on. I don't expect all that bad stuff to happen. But, that's why I say you should only invest what you can afford to lose. I can afford to lose everything that I invested in. I can. And my lifestyle will still be the exact same. So to me, it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, yeah, it's going to suck if I don't make any money off the crypto, which I already have. I've made 150% of my original investment. That's pretty fucking good. That's like 150 years in the stock market. Okay, because Good investment funds, and I've said this over and over and over, at least 10 times on this channel. Good investment funds bring you 10 to 15% a year. That's if they're good. And if they're having a great year, maybe like 20%. But then it maybe drops to 6%, 2 or 3 years later. So, but the average is somewhere, let's say 15%, 10, 15%. Then you're doing good. Well, if I made 150%, then the money I put in, if I let it sit 10 years, I'm sorry, not 150, 10 years on the stock market, 15 years. So in 1 year, I just made 15 years percent. So already I've made money, 150%. So I just made 10 to 15 years of investments on my money in 1 year. That's pretty fucking good. So, there's a lot of, the market seems weird right now because we're in what they call a nascent market. For the new people, it means new, brand new. There ain't nothing going on. I think we're getting very, very close, and it's only obvious, to full adoption. We're getting close because I think all the countries around the world, can you see it? Like all these countries around the world, like stuff is going on. They're talking about shit they've never talked about. When I started 15 months ago learning about crypto, I didn't hear nobody talk about CBDCs. Nothing's going on in Africa. Nothing's going on in Asia. Too much, just everything is all hush, like quiet. The whole world's quiet when it deals with crypto. All of a sudden now, that's why I'm making the video today, because all of a sudden now I'm starting to, every fucking day there's something going on. And when I first started crypto, it was like all the news was from like 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 years ago. And now it's like news is being made daily. Daily fucking news. And it's like, man, if I really wanted to, I could probably have, which I'm not, like 3 hours of programming every day with all the news and fucking stuff that comes out. Just like one news piece after another, after just nonstop. That's the warning sign. That's a warning sign for you. Now, for the brand new people, you ask, well, why is the price so low? We've gone over this a million times. And it's the same fucking answer. Okay, it's the same question and it's the same answer. You just haven't heard the answer. We are in a brand new market. It hasn't even started yet. You're at the party hall or you're at the dance club. They haven't not opened the doors yet. They haven't opened the doors. So how are you going to party and get your groove on when you can't even get in the fucking door because none of the employees have even showed up to the dance hall to flick the lights on and to make sure everything's working? That's where you're at with crypto. So that's why the price is low? Yeah, that's why the price is low. And it's going to be a speculative market right now. So I don't care if XRP goes to $3 or $10 until we've got regulations all around the world. Every fucking country. It's going to have regulations. And you know what? They're quietly working on it right now, and they're not telling you. Okay? They're distracting you with shit like, well, it's CBDC. Maybe we'll get rid of crypto. You aren't getting rid of cryptos, fucking assholes. These government people, they're just lying to you. Okay? Cryptos that have a valid use case will survive. All these things called cryptos, probably 99% are scams. Baby Doge and all this fucking shit. Come on, man. Like, really? Okay, look, these are all pump and dump things. On my channel, I don't get into, if it's ISO 20022, I say get all of them you can. Buy them all. Because they're useful. They're certified. The whole world will be using them. Now, back to the question with Safemoon and stuff. I don't know. I don't fucking care to learn it. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't fucking care. I stick with stuff that I know banks will use, that countries will use, not something that Elon Musk or whatever. Hey, if Dogecoin's going to be on fucking Flare Network or something, okay, that's probably, if I were to buy it, it wouldn't be because of Elon Musk. You know, if I buy Litecoin, it's because it's going to be on the Flare Network. You got it? Whatever I buy, there's got to be a real compelling reason for it. Not because Britney Spears recommends a crypto or some shit like that, right? Or who's some of the other ones? I don't know. A football player, like really? If a football player says you need to buy, or a basketball player says you need to buy, like what the fuck do they know? No. They know how to make millions playing sports. That's what they know, okay? So you got to make sure you get your information right. You should determine. I determine what cryptos I buy. Nobody else. I don't listen. I listen to other people and I listen for their information, but then I study shit and then I think about, man, okay, now what's this going to be really used for? I got somebody telling me to buy the Pi Network. Pi Network. It was made by, I don't know, some Stanford graduates or something, and it deals with something with mining, and it's a close friend that I've known for 34 years or something, told me he's got the Pi Network, and it's like, dude, I looked into it a little bit, but I'm like, dude, this is so fucking lame or whatever. Okay. So, and I'm like, what's the fucking point? Like, the websites are all cheesy. And after looking at them for 10 minutes, I couldn't figure out what's the fucking use case. Like, what's the point of that thing? I don't know. Now, some people might know what the point is. I don't fucking care. I just did it. I looked it up because one of my close friends from childhood said that he does that. He watches my show now and then. I'm like, oh, really? But I looked it up, and I'm just not fucking interested. I can't really see. I've got to see a compelling use. I've got to see the whole world using a particular crypto. That's when I invest in something. Okay, because if I'm seeing like they got to have a great crew working for them, they got to have contracts with all kinds of top A+ businesses, you know. So now I'm going to plug my two cryptos, XRP and VeChain. The XRP goes without saying. It's linked up with every single bank in the entire world, okay? It's with almost all the top Federal Reserves in the world, and if it's not, it's got like the top banks, and they're all linked. XRP's like tied in with like every fucking buddy, okay? And they're all playing a little secret where no one fucking talks about it, okay? I'll talk about it because I don't give a fuck, all right? That's how I run this channel. I'm just giving you information on what I've discovered over 15, 16 months of studying cryptos and watching over 3,000 videos and studying news and shit. Like, hey, I could be wrong, but I know I've got a pretty decent working knowledge of what's going on in crypto. I'm not a coder. I can't tell you anything technical. The only thing technical I need to know is how to make millions of dollars. That's the only fucking thing I need. That's why I'm in this. Not to learn how to, no, I'm here to learn to make millions of dollars, and if I gotta wait, then I'll fucking wait. And then with VeChain, I got into that. Now, there's a lot of great products or cryptos, okay? I've only got so much money. I'm not gonna buy 8 or 10 and get a little teeny bit of each. I'll buy 1 or 2 and get like a fucking mountain worth of it, okay? Well, Crypto Hulk, they say you're supposed to diversify. Okay, well, they can go fuck themselves because I do what I want. See, on my channel, I think how I want, I do what I want, I say what I want. If people don't like it, find another channel. Go fuck yourself, find another channel. That's how I run this shit. If you want real information on what I do, and I'm just a nobody, okay? But if you want my perspective, then watch other people. I tell you that. Watch other channels, and then you'll know my perspective and compare it with other ones. But you are the one in the end that make your own decisions, okay? I don't make your investment decisions. I give you my perspective, and then I hope you learn stuff from other people, and then you make a smart decision, okay? That's how we run this when we get older. Let me look at the next question from Big Gigi. I have a question for you, brother. ISO 20022 have to be working, and CBC available for XRP price to be 3 digits. Okay, first off, I'm in XRP for like 4 or 5 digits. So we're talking 1,000 to 10,000 bucks. That's why I'm in XRP, not for 900 or 100. That shit's like welfare money. It's not even worth my fucking time. Yeah, I'll make some millions and shit, but I'm not in it for like a few. I'm in it for like a lot of fucking money, okay? I can buy a country and shit. So it's real world use case when the whole world, the whole world doesn't have to be running on XRP right away along with XLM and the other ISOs. A partial real world use case will give those ISO cryptos to make them worth a lot of money. What I'm talking about is eventually over 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, I'll be staking my stuff, or I'll have it in Flare, so I'll be my own bank. But I'll have my stuff. I'll be using the VThor with the VeChain, and I'll have my XRP on Flare. I'll be making money in liquidity pools and stuff like that. I'll get into more of that and study it more later. And then over the years, just my XRP eventually get up to 1,000 a piece. 2, 3, 4, 5,000 or something like that. And then, so there you have it. So real world use case. You can make money off any of these cryptos next year. But then a year after that's going to be worth more. And then a year. So as time goes on and on and on, the crypto goes up, up, up in value. Got it? According to real world use case. So that would be my answer to that. Avolate says the Bill Hinman deposition should be interesting. You know what? I'm going to question you on that, Avolate. You know what? I'll tell you what, dude. Like, the government is not going to get in trouble. They're going to do everything they can not to get in trouble and to cause a scandal here. I honestly believe, I don't think too much stuff's going to come out of this. I mean, I think clarity for XRP might. I think a whole lot of dirty stuff, a whole lot of illegal and dirty shit has gone down in the SEC. It would be an embarrassment to this country and possibly cause rioting and lawsuits. Like, I don't see a fucking thing happening really with this Bill Hinman thing. I don't. Our criminal government people, most of our government officials are criminal. That's my opinion. Oh, hit the like button. So the government people are like that. I don't see a whole lot. I don't see a whole lot of revelation coming from the Bill Hinman disposition, Avolate. What I see is the trial is going to move at the speed and in the direction of who's ever calling the shot, like the rich people that are calling the shots, that are bribing all the government officials and the SEC and the judges and stuff. Like, they're the ones calling the shots. So I don't have a whole lot to say about the court drama and the circus show that's going to happen and all that. It's just, there's not going to be any revelation, man. These people are going to, I'll tell you what the end game is. They're going to try to fuck us over. That's why I'm making this channel for free. I don't make a fucking dime off this channel. So hit the damn like button if you're watching the show. All that's going to happen in the end is they're going to really try to rip us off and keep us out of crypto so that they can sell it to us at high prices. You got it? That's what I know is going to happen. I don't waste my time thinking about, gee, I wonder what Bill Hinman's going to say and how is this going to work. Dude, nothing's going to fucking happen to these rich people except they're going to get richer and they think we are going to get poorer. No, I'm going to get fucking loaded on XRP. No drugs. But I'm going to get fucking loaded on this crypto shit. And people that didn't get into it, because, oh, they're going to regulate, it's going to be illegal. No, you're going to be fucking poor if you don't get it, you fucking moron, okay? So I tell people, get the hardware wallet, and if you can, get a software wallet. So maybe at first you put all your crypto in a software wallet, and then as you practice or whatever with a hardware wallet, watch some good videos. I don't make them, but watch some really good videos on how to store money in hardware wallets. Maybe watch videos to determine if you want to, what is it, Tezor, and then they got a Ledger. I go with Ledger personally, but some other ones, some people say are easier to use, whatever. The end game is they are going to regulate the fuck out of all these cryptos so that hopefully you don't get any. And they're going to make it all to where you've got to be an accredited investor. That's the biggest scam. See, the reason I don't take money and I don't get sponsored by these, like these other people that make YouTube videos, they get money from investment companies. I'm trying to think of one. They mention them all the time on their programs, but not Uphold. It's whatever it is. These things where you invest money in these programs and you have to be an accredited investor. What that is, that's discrimination. So these other YouTubers are taking money and they mention their affiliates and their sponsors, but their sponsors are part of the fucking problem. See? Do you see the hypocrisy where these other YouTubers claim to be wanting to give you information, but they're taking money from the bad man, so they can't really say anything because they're getting bribed by, but they call them an affiliate, but really you're getting bribed, dude, by the same fucking people, the SEC and these little companies that do this. You got to be an accredited investor, so that means if you don't make $200,000 a year, if you don't have like $1 million net worth, or if you and your husband and wife, or boyfriend, or girlfriend, whatever the fuck it is, or he and she, or they, or whatever the fuck is the pronoun these days. If y'all both don't make 300 grand, then you can't buy it because you've got to be an accredited investor. Do you see how discriminatory that is? I don't care how much these stupid investment companies. My channel is for you, to give you the best, honest information. I can't do that when I got a sponsor that services rich people and keeps poor people like you out. How can I take money like that and then try to appear to be representing you? That would be wrong. Crypto Hulk does not do that shit. I don't make a dime off this fucking channel. What accredited investing is, it's a way for the rich to get super rich, and it's a way to get you fucked over so you don't. Like, you could have gotten into, let's say, Coinbase at $7 a share, but since you don't have like $1 million in the, see, what kind of fucking sense does this make? Listen, you could get into Coinbase before it hit the IPO, okay, for like $7 or $3. But since you don't have $1 million, they won't let you buy any because you're not an accredited investor. Crypto Hulk will not take money from companies like that, but all these other YouTubers will because their loyalty is to themselves. I make this channel for you. So that's why I'm saying this. So now there's no way in fuck any of these little rich little companies are going to come to Crypto Hulk channel because they already know I don't fucking sell out. Okay? That's what all this shit's about, is you got all these YouTubers taking money and kissing ass to all these rich companies. They're the fucking problem. You know? You got the SEC that's crooks, but yet you've got these little investment companies. Oh, well, as long as you're an accredited investor, why don't you call them and find out how to get qualified? Dude, you are sucking the dick of these little companies who are fucking the SEC, who are getting bribed by, it's all a big game. It's all criminal. And they're the other YouTubers that take money from those companies are mixed up and all that dumb shit. That's why I won't take no fucking money. Because the people that pay those YouTubers, you can't invest in those companies because you're not accredited. You don't have $1 million in the bank, so therefore you can't buy their $7 shares of Coinbase. Well, why do I need to be a millionaire to buy a $7 share? So now I got to pay $350 for Coinbase, but I can't buy it at $7 because I don't have $1 million. Do you see how prejudicial that is and discriminatory? I can't be prejudicial or discriminatory when it comes to anything, especially to you all. My job is to help you get rich and be aware of these other YouTube people and what the fuck they're really doing. Is they're part of the problem. Okay, they're part of all the crime. As bad as the SEC is, they got these little pre-IPO kind of businesses out there, and then you got to be an accredited investor. All that's discrimination so that you poor people can't make money. I will not accept money from companies like that on my YouTube channel. Shannon Davis, can't find your 2 channel either. I haven't really started it yet. Hit the like button. Just a real quick, bam, hit it. Charlawia. Shout out to the Hulk. So EG is here. Mindy Sanchez is here. Okay, let me check some comments. I got some more moderators. Those dirty bastards. Homie 288 says, those dirty bastards. I agree with you. Love your stuff, Hulkster. So like I said, you'll get the most real information that I can think of on my channel, because I don't get bribed by affiliates and other people that rip off other people. These criminals can't pay me so that and if I don't lie to you, I'd have to just not say certain things. So that's guilty by omission, where you're guilty because you didn't tell somebody what you should have told them. And all these little fuckers in the SEC and these little investment companies, they're all fucking criminal. Okay, let me see. So somebody's talking about a decent wallet. So that's another one. I'm not recommending any. I'll just tell the one I use is Ledger, but it's not like I don't recommend any of them. You got to figure that out on yourself. Holster. Okay. So the Meng Dynasty says that's how the rich stay rich and the poor get poor. So let's look at that concept. How do the rich get rich and stay rich? Is that keep you out of the game. They keep you out of the investment. That's why these other YouTubers that recommend these other little companies, and because you have to be an accredited investor. You know, you can't be an average person. So some of these guys that are, oh yeah, look into this, I'm an affiliate for them, and da-da-da. You and me, we're poor. So the rich people keep us out unless we have $1 million in the bank. Then we can go to that investment company and buy a $7 Coinbase share. Does that make any fucking sense? No, it's criminal. That's why I don't take money from criminals, okay? And YouTubers that have them as affiliates, they're part of the criminal problem as well, okay? Let's see. Bitboy. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't remember the whole exact thing with Bitboy, but check it out. So Bitboy hops on the hype train. His show is totally hype, and it's a lie. And he's just, yeah, embarrassing to himself. He talks about Flair, and he lies. He said, oh, yeah, Ripple employees aren't allowed to or can't get Flair. Well, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. Ripple employees were not going to be given Flare, but it did not stop them from buying XRP, Bitboy, and anonymously. You just go to a fucking exchange. Okay, so here's fucking Fat Boy. He said Ripple employees were not allowed to get Flare. Okay, that's totally fucking wrong. Let's say I work for Ripple. What do? I go on before it got banned. I go on Coinbase and I buy fucking XRP. And then before December 10th or whatever hit, then I go online, register with Flare, and now I got Flare. See, Bitboy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't. He is so desperate. He's on his hands and his knees, and he's sucking the television dick or the computer dick, okay? And he is so badly trying to get people to watch his show. He's trying to get you to watch him sucking dick on TV. So this will probably get me kicked off YouTube. I don't care. I'll start another channel. You know how I am. I'm resourceful as fuck. But that's what he says. If Bitboy was really giving you up-to-date information, why is he for like the first time, with the exception of last week, which he talked a little smidgen about Flare, but he said it's not important for me to investigate on that. Okay, the biggest fucking DeFi that you will ever see, and he doesn't want to talk about it because it's not worth much. That's what he was saying last week. Just letting you know, you can watch it yourself, unless he took it down. But I think I recorded it on my phone. Because sometimes assholes like him, they'll delete shit after they do it. Well, I got it on the phone, so I can play it back forever. I've learned how little sneaky people do that shit. So people that are dumbasses, if they say something like, what did they just, I'll record that shit. So later they can't take it off the internet because I always have it on my phone. But if he was so smart, and if his secret sources were so good, why did not Bitboy tell you about Flare back in August, September, October, November, December, before the cutoff was? Why didn't he tell you then? And why didn't he tell you before, like, I don't know, May or June, if you had it on a hard wallet, you could still get the Flare? Why didn't he tell you then? Because he doesn't know anything. Okay, it's pathetically sad. And he's got his knee pads on his knees because his knees are so beat up from sucking on that, you know. And yeah, it's really fucking pathetic. He's like a little prostitute selling himself for viewers. If you watch his show, it's like the History Channel. After shit goes down, then he'll tell you, okay? My other channel will be Crypto Hulk, and then I think the number 2. So I haven't made a video yet. And then I'm on Twitter. Crypto Hulk 17 is on Twitter. So you can find me there if my channel gets taken down. I'm just sick of that stupid fat fuck and all the lying and shit that he does on his channel. It's really, yeah, it's embarrassing for him. Shiver Me Timber says, I heard Bitboy had a heart attack today. Bullish Paul McCarthy. Good to see you. Let me check some stuff out. Flare will hit the market when it does. You see, that's another thing with this Flare thing. And don't trip out if you didn't get Flare, because what I feel is going to happen is a lot of projects out there. DeFi projects are going to pop up all over the place. And as long as you got cryptos and stuff, go to that site, stake it, and do liquidity, all this shit. So don't worry about this Flare thing if you missed it, all right? Ruby Blue, this is like a comedy show. No, I'm giving you guys information, and sometimes if it comes out funny, then it is. Like, I think Bitboy works for the government. Yes, John Jackson. Good old John Jackson says, I think Bitboy works for the government just to mislead people. Exactly. That's what this fat fuck does. Before he shows up at his show, okay, he gets like a dozen donuts, number one. But then, okay, but seriously, when he speaks, like, obviously, everything that I say is like off the top of my head. Unless I'm like, I got news, and I read the shit. You guys know I'm reading news off and shit. That's not my opinion, but like when I talk about shit, it's what I believe. This guy reads off teleprompters. Okay, you know that he's not using his own words most all the time. When he reports on anything, like when he was lying today, about Flair and how Ripple employees couldn't get it, that's a lie, and all this other. And it's like, well, dude, he's reading fake information. So that's just kind of like what he does. Bart Hill, thank you so much. While you're ranting and raving. Well, you got to have an outlet where you get free speech. One of these days, we won't have it in America. They'll call it misinformation. That's what they'll call it. I call it free speech. They are starting this thing called misinformation so that if you don't say the right, see, there's people like me that don't give a fuck. Okay, seriously, I don't. Okay, I don't want to get into all the ways I don't give a fuck, so I'm not trying to get arrested. All right, but I just don't give a fuck about anything. Okay, when it comes to me making money on this channel or giving you information, I've chosen the path 4 months ago to give you 5 months ago to give you information. Okay, so one day you can be rich and I'll be rich and we'll be happy. The end. Okay, these other assholes on YouTube, everybody's taking the money. And I will say to you, whatever truth stuff I have to, because I will not sell out and sell you guys out. So you got the SEC selling all of you out, including me. You have our government officials selling all of you and me out. Then you got these YouTubers that make videos, all of them that take money and sell you out. And I'm thinking, fuck, dude. Like, everybody's selling everybody out. No wonder this world's fucked up, Like, so I had a choice 5 months ago when my channel was growing at 400 to 500 people every fucking day. 4,500. I made a video, it's got like 36,000 views and shit, And it's like, but then YouTube got butthurt because I say what I want and I don't take YouTube's money. I don't answer to YouTube. I answer to you up there, with information that I hope you'll get that's useful. So you hit the like button just for fun. And let me see. Flair might do an airdrop where it's all at once. That's what I hope. Yeah, EG says, we are already losing our free speech, but deleting videos on social media about vaccine and etc. Yeah, see, that's called communist and socialist. And that's what YouTube is, along with a certain group of people in the United States that think a certain way politically. They don't think people should have their own opinion. And why am I talking about that? Because maybe that's political. What spills into this? It spills into the social media like YouTube. See, the political people that say it's misinformation, they don't call it censorship, they call it misinformation. Okay, well, I could have a pile of dog poop. I'll just call that chocolate pudding, right? It's the same fucking thing. So you have a lot of people in a certain political area in the United States who don't feel people should say what they want. So now it spills into YouTube. So now YouTube jams my channel. See, if I tell the truth, my channel gets shut down. If I'm like other YouTubers, I could just lie like Bitboy and have 1 million followers and God knows how many tens of thousands he makes a month. Or I could be like other YouTubers. If you got about 100,000 or 150,000 people, you're probably pulling in 5 to 10,000 a month. Probably somewhere around there, you know? So if I lie or if I don't say shit on YouTube, they reward me. But if you tell the truth, you get shut down. See? I do what I want on my channel. So when I say I answer to you, that's what I do. YouTube can go suck a fat one. Well, all the guys that work at YouTube, I'm sure they do. Don't say socialist or communist. You might get a strike. I've already got 3 strikes already on my account. And I was kind of fighting them, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's how I live. I live on the edge. I already got 3 copyright strikes in 5 months. You know, the way I am, like, okay, shut down my channel. You know what? I'll just start another fucking channel. And you can shut that one down, and I'll start another. YouTube can go suck it, okay? I really don't fucking care. That's just how I live, all right? Right, it's kind of scary. EG says, kind of scary. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just lastly, and then I'll wrap it up with this, is like, Gary Gensler was supposed to come in January and provide very helpful regulatory stuff for the SEC to boost up crypto. What we've seen now is 6, 7 months of nothing. Okay. My belief is that something very like the big bad wolf is coming. I honestly believe, like, what the fuck has Gary Gensler been doing for 6 months? Not his job regulating. Gary Gensler must be working on something very big. We know that Gary Gensler spent like 18 years at Goldman Sachs. Gary Gensler doesn't care about you. You're going to find very, very few YouTube people, Team USA. You're going to find very few. You can probably count them on your hand. People that are going to give you real information that are not sellouts. Because when that day comes, they are going to accredit investor. They're going to be accredited investor all this fucking crypto. I'm just saying, they don't like you. And the government and the SEC and these other people that make YouTube videos that get supported by these little pre-IPO investment companies where you've got to be an accredited investor, they don't like you either because you're poor, you're not rich. So you can just go fuck yourself. They don't care. Okay. My channel is about giving you real information. Gary Gensler is going to fuck everybody over. Not me. I got my shit on a hardware wallet. Okay. And I'm not telling you too much information because I'm not trying to get in trouble. But the United States is not the only country to live in. Okay. And that's just a side note. Doesn't mean anything. There's going to be a day that's going to come very soon where Gary Gensler is going to pop out and he's going to be like the big bad wolf with big fangs and teeth. And if your crypto shit is on exchanges anywhere in the world, because see, a lot of countries are going to play copycat, especially the G20 and the G7. Whatever the United States does, they're going to do. If they're not a member of the G20, those are probably countries where you might be safe, where you might have to go to. Now, I'm not telling you to go to them. I'm just saying some people are going to probably get the fuck out of the G20 country and go live filthy rich in one of these non-G20 countries. Just saying. Not me, though, because I follow every single rule. Yeah. And I follow everything that the YouTube police tells me because I'm trying to be a good communist citizen. But what's going to happen is Gary's going to come out with the Congress. Congress is going to, I said this a long old time ago. Congress will make up all these rules. And I'm telling you what, how it's going to be. Just bam, all of a sudden, the Treasury's got, there's going to be all new definitions for crypto. Shit we can't even imagine. New departments for cryptos. The SEC already has a new department for their crypto. And a lot of people don't know it, but they have a new department that's for crypto. Haven't heard anything on it. Haven't heard anything from Gary Gensler for 6 months. Yeah. What do you think they're doing? They're coming up with a way to rip you off. That's what they're doing. And you'll hear it on my channel, because I'll just tell you, because Crypto Hulk doesn't give a fuck, okay? And they're going to come up with a lot of shit. You need to get at least the software wallet. I'd say get the hardware wallet, but if you're going to do anything, get it off the fucking exchange, okay? If that exchange gets hacked, you ain't getting no fucking money back. It's not FDIC. There's no government insurance for that shit. Okay, that's fucking stupid if you do that, all right? You need to get one of those wallets, preferably the hardware one. And let's say when crypto goes to the moon, if you have enough of the crypto, you'll be an accredited investor, so then they won't be able to fuck with you, okay? Once you have $1 million or more of crypto, you're good. Then you'll be considered the accredited investor. But if you don't, and you have it on an exchange, they're probably going to take your shit. I'm just letting you know, okay? So that's the negative. So the positive in all this is you've gotten a lot of good information. I'm giving you a heads up. I'm helping you be prepared so you're not tricked and swindled. And hopefully you make it through the other side rich. That's the main goal of the channel. And please listen to Hulk and take it off the exchange. Yeah, I'm just telling. I've talked to somebody here. Well, not here, but I've talked to somebody that I know, and they got their money on an exchange, probably different ones. And I'm like, why? Like, no. And they're like, oh, my boyfriend, for some reason, makes me keep it on there. And well, you need to get that shit off the fucking exchange. You think your government cares about you? Then you're a whole new level of stupid. Okay? You got that retard brain, and it's just like, hey, Mr. Government person, rip me off and steal my shit. That's what, when you keep stuff on exchange, you're a fucking moron. So I'll leave it at that. Anyhow, I will get to you again. Bitboy scam. Gensler is paid by the Rothschilds. Rothschilds. Yeah, these fucks. Anyhow, I'll come up with another show later. See ya.